another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Exiles. Prison ship from Hollenbeck. You can set your clocks by that, baby.
Exiles on their way to the Rock.
Exiles?
Scum of the solar system, Chris. The maximum security gangster elements from every planet in the galaxy.
They give me the shivers.
The Rock is the most heavily guarded spot in the galaxy, Chris.
Just the same, what if there's a big prison break?
Well, they don't furnish them with spacesuits, you know. Relax, Captain, and your crew will not be harmed. All we want is your ship. You'll never get away with this, low guy. Are you trying to tell me I don't know my trade? I'm a professional, Captain. Commandeering your ship is a necessary step in our plan for liberating the Queen and your other guests on the Rock.
The Queen? She's your leader?
But of course. You won't get away with this, low guy. Ah, Captain, but I will. You will see. But enough conversation. The Queen's expecting us. Take the captain below and release the prisoners.
What is this? Where's the captain?
You will please drop your blaster or you evaporate.
Why, you...
Get him! Now, round up the rest of the Boy Scouts and release the Queen.
You idiotic fool. What kept you so long? I've waited for months.
We were unavoidably detained, Highness. They questioned us for months before transferring us to this place.
Be quiet. General, apprise this bumbling imbecile of our plans.
Her Majesty has conceived of a means of making a rocket invisible. An invisible rocket? Yes. With such a craft, the riches of the universe will be ours.
And with the prisoners of this asteroid supplying our crew, we'll have the most talented assortment of cutthroats ever assembled.
But, Highness, what about the Space Angel?
The Space Angel, he shall be taken care of.
The Queen and her crew of cutthroats begin their patrol of the space lanes in the invisible ship, attacking the space freighters and taking their rich cargoes. Captain, there's a ship right on top of us. It came out of nowhere.
Hey, what did we hit?
Pressure loss in engine room, sir.
What in blazes is happening?
Space pirates! Help!
Space pirates, break out the arms.
That would be inadvisable, Captain. You will do exactly as we say, or suffer the consequences.
What a haul, Highness! Plutonomite in liquid form!
Hear that, my dear General? Plutonomite.
It's only the beginning, Highness. Only the beginning. The invisible ship has no trouble sneaking upon the unsuspecting space freighters. By the time the crews realize what is happening, it is too late.
C4X Bravo. We're being hit by space pirates.
Chief, we have a mayday from C4X Bravo. They say they're being attacked by space pirates.
Space pirates? Get a squadron out there on the double.
Heavy freighter 450, Mayday. Space pirates, Mayday. Tanker 100, space pirates, Mayday, Mayday.
Space pirates? Not again. How many is that?
7, sir.
7 acts of piracy, and our Space Force can't find a thing. Dispatcher, get me the Evening Star. I want to talk to Scott McCloud.
Can Scott McCloud succeed in finding an invisible ship in space? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Exiles. Last time, as the prison ship carrying the most hardened criminals in the galaxy sped past the Evening Star, headed for the prison asteroid, the Rock, Logai, a dangerous gangster, commandeered the ship. He landed on the Rock and released the evil Queen Zora and the rest of the prisoners. The Queen and her general had completed plans for making an invisible rocket ship. With the released prisoners acting as crew, the Queen and her invisible ship hijacked 7 spaceships in the area. The chief of the Space Force put a call through to the Evening Star to Scott McCloud.
I'll get to work on it right away, Chief. Any idea who's behind these attacks?
No, Scott, no survivors. They take the cargo and crew, then they seem to disappear. And I mean disappear.
That's a new wrinkle.
We'll do our best, Chief. Out here.
Good luck, Scott. Out here.
Now, how can a 50-ton spaceship just up and disappear? It doesn't make sense.
Crystal McGall, when 5 of the best space pilots this side of Jupiter say they saw a spaceship disappear, I, for one, believe them.
Obviously some form of camouflage, but highly developed.
Scott, look at this.
Yes, Professor.
There appears to be a set pattern established here. Each cargo vessel was attacked in 1, 3, 5, 7, and over here, 9.
What do you make of it, Professor?
There are 2 possibilities offered. This mystery ship could be coming from either Uranus or the dead planet. Jumpin' Jehoshaphat.
The Queen. I wonder if she's escaped.
I doubt it, but it might be worth checking into, Crystal.
Okay, Scott. I'll check with security.
Mayday! Mayday! We're being attacked! Vector 6, Section 2. Mayday! We're being attacked! Vector 6, Section 2. Vector 6, Section 2. Ah, here we are. Oh, that's a far jump from the last strike, Scott. This attack is taking place near the end of our galaxy. Those space pirates really move around.
Professor, notify the Chief. Crystal, you and Taurus prepare the Starduster for blastoff. I think it's time the Space Angel took a hand in this.
Mayday! Mayday! We're being attacked in Vector 6, Section 2. Mayday!
Enough. That should get the Space Angel and the bungling Space Force out of the way.
Very clever, Highness. Very clever. I congratulate you. We've located that cargo fleet, Highness. 4 tugs fully loaded with beryllium peroxide.
Enough fuel to last us for years.
Shall I alert the crew?
At once. While the Space Angel is off on his wild goose chase, we strike. Not even a meteorite, Scott.
I've never seen so much nothing, Skipper.
Stand by. We're heading back to our own system. I think we've been duped.
Shoot, you fools. Can't you see we're being attacked?
And what, Captain, and what?
Space pirates! Space pirates!
Scott heads back toward the vicinity of the previous attacks.
Scott, look!
It's them, all right. Stand by. Get set for attack.
Aye, Skipper. Another ship, Highness. Look, it's the Starduster.
Quickly, cut the lights and engines.
What the? She disappeared, Skipper. What now?
Keep your face in that scanner. We'll close on the area where the ship was.
Highness, look. He's maneuvered alongside.
He can't see us. The fool. He's blundered into a position where we can blast him into infinity. Ready all guns.
Can the Starduster withstand a direct hit from the invisible spacecraft? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Exiles. Last time, Queen Zora and her henchmen escaped from the prison asteroid and in the invisible rocket ship attacked 7 spacecraft, leaving no trace. As Scott, Crystal, and Taurus in the Starduster were returning to the base after answering a false call for help, which the Queen had broadcast, they came upon space pirates attacking a cargo ship. As they came closer, the spacecraft disappeared before their eyes. Scott unknowingly brought the Starduster alongside the invisible ship, and the Queen made ready to blast him from space.
To jump in Jehoshaphat!
Scott!
Hang on, we're okay.
The Starduster's still there. That's impossible.
Highness, we hit it with everything we have.
That craft is impervious to heat ray.
We're drifting out of range from the recoil of our salvo.
Continue the drift until they depart. Then return to the base. Should we meet again, my armor-plated friend, be prepared for disintegrators.
Just let those sneaking, bushwhacking Bluebeard types try it again and I'll powder them.
Give it up, Taurus.
Give it up!
They know their heat rays can't hurt us now. It'd be suicide for them to give their position away with another try. Stand by. We'll pick up the tug survivors and head in.
A ticklish situation, to say the least. You mean you watched it disappear?
That's right.
Aye, and in the nick of time, too. I had him right in my sights.
Scott, message from the chief. Evening Star here. Go ahead, sir.
We have just learned that the Queen and her general have escaped from the rock. They've released the other prisoners and destroyed the communication system. I am convinced she is at the bottom of this piracy.
If she's escaped, there's no doubt about it, Chief. This is the break we've been waiting for.
Right. And you'd better work fast.
Will do, Chief. We'll take off immediately for the dead planet. If the Queen's still using that hideout, we'll get word to you.
Okay, Scott. We'll wait to hear from you. I'll send a Space Force squadron to that vicinity in case you need help. Out here.
Out here.
So, the Space Angel is coming to visit us, eh? That is good. That is very good indeed. You are to be congratulated, General. Discovering the Space Council's ultra-frequency allows us to obtain information that is indispensable.
I am pleased, Your Highness. Your Highness no doubt has a plan.
Of course, Logai. We will eliminate the Space Angel once and for all.
Prepare orbital pattern. We're going to leave the Starduster upstairs while we investigate.
Leave the Starduster? But
Yes, we'll take the landing sphere.
Not so much danger of being seen if they are here.
Right, and we can always land the Starduster if we need it.
Let's go.
So far, so good.
Scott, look! Welcome, Space Angel. You will please retreat to that cave entrance on your left. You have 10 seconds to get away from your landing craft.
She's got us for sure now, Skipper.
Better do as she says.
Oh, no! Our sphere! What now? What will happen when Scott and Taurus are taken before the Evil Queen? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel! Blast off for for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Exiles. Last time, Queen Zora intercepted a Space Force message ordering Scott McCloud to blast off for the Queen's hideout, the Dead Planet. Scott, Taurus, and Crystal sped on their way. They left the Starduster in orbit and landed in a space sphere, where they were met and captured by a robot.
So, Space Angel, we meet again. I have anticipated this moment for a long time.
Can't anything stop your evil shenanigans? You pig! How dare you talk thus to our queen?
Logai, that will not be necessary.
The worlds of the solar system have been alerted, Queen Zora. Why go on? You can't possibly fight us all.
It is your solar system that must beware. I now have an army of the most violent creatures from all your planets. They anxiously await the moment to attack. There are many among your peoples that they wish to meet.
I see.
You are a fiend.
Steady, Chris.
Highness, let's put them away. We have much work to do.
Patience, Logai. I must savor this moment. You see, we shall never see these earthlings again. Throw them into the dungeon. I have a rather unique plan for getting rid of my guests. The 3 earthlings should appreciate such a unique experience. The switch, General. Very good.
Beautiful.
First thing we better do is land the Starduster.
That's kind of risky, isn't it?
It's a risk we'll have to take.
You're always one jump ahead of him, eh, Skipper?
Yeah. Now we're ready. Chris, you and Taurus watch for the guard.
Coast clear, Skipper. Go ahead.
That's over.
Good work, Skipper.
I sure hope no one saw it land.
Don't think they did. Or they'd have blasted it.
Just let me at those bars.
I'm afraid those bars are too big, Taurus, even for you. I'll use the hydro torch. All clear. You two get to the ship. Taurus, get our weapons and come back here. Chris, contact the Space Force and stand by to lead them in. I'm going to do a little snooping.
To you, Logai, goes the honor of escorting our guests on their last walk.
A pleasure, Highness. Will you accompany me, General? Of course. But keep your blaster ready. The Space Angel may have a trick up his sleeve. Can Scott stop the evil Queen's plans for them? Don't miss the next exciting episode of Space Angel. Blast off for another exciting adventure in outer space with Scott McCloud, Space Angel, in the story of The Exiles. You remember last time, Scott, Torres, and Crystal were captured by the evil Queen Zora on the dead planet. In the cell, Scott landed the Starduster by remote control. And then blasted the bars with his hydrotorch, just as Logai and the General, with guns drawn, approached the cell door.
Skipper, you in there?
Come on in, Torres, before you're spotted.
Chris got the Space Force. They'll be here in a couple of hours. What'd you find out?
No clue to the invisible ship. I scouted 2 of the passageways. Their main force seems to be...
Shh. They're coming.
Let's take them, Torres. I've got a plan.
You 3 Earthlings will come with us to the Queen's chambers. Stand away, big one. I wish to talk with the Space Angel. I refuse to move. Blast him, General. It's a pleasure, Logai.
Not even a goodbye, General?
The Space Angel.
Drop your gun, General.
All right.
Your little game is over. The Space Force is on the way. Now, back out the door. I said move.
The door. What happened?
General tripped that metal door and got away.
General, what have you done? This is Logai. Don't leave me. Skipper, the General. He'll sound the alarm.
Torres, tie Logai up. I'm going to blast the door.
The Space Force! You stupid fool! We must escape! Quick, to the ship!
But the Army, Highness. They must be warned. And Logai...
Logai and the Army are the price we pay for your bungling. Now, get to the ship. Quickly, into space, where we cannot be seen.
They're getting away.
Let's get back to the Starduster. We've got to stop her. Anything, Torres?
Not a thing, Skipper. They're probably there, but we can't see them.
Now we'll never catch them.
Search for the afterburner flame, Torres.
Aye, Skipper.
What about the squadron from GHQ? How soon will they hit this sector, Chris?
They gave me an ETA of 15 space units, Scott.
When they arrive, we can make a triangulation check. It's an ambush. Give me a fix, Torres.
Stand by, Skipper.
Those were disintegrator blasts. I hope our four-field deflectors hold.
No luck, Skipper. They're not a boot to give away their position. They could be any place out here.
They're probably moving in for a closer shot. Chris,
check the constellations on the port side. Torres, check on the starboard side.
Okay, Skipper, but I don't get it.
You will, Torres. That is, if it works.
All set, Scott.
Check, lad. Go ahead.
Capricorn.
Check.
Sagittarius.
Check.
Aries.
Check.
Aries. Aries? But that's in her sector, too.
that's it, you old bull. Let's see you place a bullseye right in the center of that constellation.
Skipper, have you lost your blooming mind? How can you hear constellation?
Do as I say, Torres, quick.
Okay, here goes. Jumping Great Danes!
Good heavens! Scott, how did you know?
Simple enough. When you and Torres both spotted Ares at opposing ends of the galaxy, one of them had to be a fake.
Sure.
The Queen ship must have been composed of mercury quartz.
The kind used in trick mirrors.
Why, sure, the whole ship was just a big, fancy mirror.
That's what made it invisible. It reflected blank space.
Exactly. Chris, contact Space Force and tell them to pick up survivors.
If there are any.
And add, mission accomplished.
And so ends the story of The Exiles. Don't miss the next exciting adventure of Scott McCloud, Space Angel.
Among the outstanding motor trips in the United States is the one that begins at Riverside, California, and continues along the Cactus Trail to Phoenix, Arizona. But before starting on this trip, we will visit the famous Mission Inn at Riverside, as it represents one of the highlights of world travel. Although this inn was never actually used as a mission, it has preserved within its archives some of the relics from the early missions of California, as well as a priceless collection of interesting objects gathered from all parts of the world. This wondrous institution is the fulfillment of a dream by the late Frank A. Miller, a pioneer resident of California, who believed that the foundation of international goodwill and understanding was in the appreciation and preservation of art in all its phases. Although Mr. Miller passed away in 1935, his magnanimous spirit still manifests itself in this praiseworthy institution, where modern artists of great renown find inspiration for their talents. Here we meet Penryn Stanlaws, a famous artist who has successfully revived the 18th century art of making pastel portraits. A modern innovation at the Mission Inn is known as the famous Flyers Wall, where this ceremony is performed by aviators with the thought that St. Francis, the patron saint of the birds and the protector of those who fly, will watch over them and grant them happy landings. The chapel of St. Francis has been appropriately dedicated as a shrine for aviators, and it is particularly popular for weddings of flyers and their brides. In this romantic setting, the happy bride tosses her bridal bouquet to the bridesmaids, and if tradition does not fail, the one who catches it will be the next bride. In the register of the many famous guests who have visited this renowned hostelry, we find the names of 5 presidents of the United States, as well as many foreign dignitaries. And on this occasion, it is our privilege to meet Carrie Jacobs Bond, composer of I Love You Truly, Just a Wearyin' for You, and many other world-famous songs, including The End of a Perfect Day, the verses of which she composed while visiting at the Mission Inn during the year of 1909, and it is fitting that we should hear them now. When you come to the end of a perfect day and you sit alone with your thought, while the chimes ring out with a carol gay for the joy that the day has brought, do you think what the end of a perfect day can mean to a tired heart? When the sun goes down with a flaming ray and the dear friends have to part. After a comfortable night at the Mission Inn, we start our journey along the Cactus Trail, passing a grove of Joshua trees, said to represent the oldest form of plant life. Although Joshua trees grow as high as 35 feet, they grow so slowly that horticultural observations over a 20-year period have shown little or no change in size. The Joshua tree is often associated with the cacti group, but in reality it belongs to the lily family. Its fruit is a choice delicacy among the Indians. The yucca tree is also of the lily family, and here is an unusually fine example. Of all the cacti along the Cactus Trail, the prickly pear is the most common. The ocotillo has many nicknames, such as monkey tail and coach whip, and its scarlet flowers are often referred to as the firecrackers of the desert. This is the century plant, which is often confused with the yucca because each sends up blossoms on a stalk. Oddly enough, the century plant does not live a century, but only from 10 to 75 years, and it blooms but once in its lifetime. ancient times when lakes and forests abounded here, it is said there thrived a hardy tree which survived all the others after the great droughts had transformed this land into a desert. And from that species evolved the present-day cacti. The Oregon Pipe Cactus National Monument in southern Arizona was named after this species because of its resemblance to organ pipes. This particular organ is suffering with a dead pipe, which your narrator endeavors to remove. It may be a dead pipe, but its thorns still have plenty of life. Although nearly all wild cacti has its full quota of prickers as a means of protection from animal life, these protective weapons seem to have no effect on plant life. We are now in the Saguaro National Forest near Tucson, Arizona, where over 63,000 acres have been set aside for the growth of the giant cactus known as the saguaro. These fantastic trees are the product of severe arid conditions in which they have been forced to develop a tremendous capacity for water storage. A mature plant weighing from 6 to 10 tons may absorb as much as a ton of water during a soaking rain. Incidentally, the beautiful bloom of the saguaro has been chosen by legislature as the state flower of Arizona. Full many a flower is born to blush unseen and waste its sweetness on the desert air, is the poetic thought that we take with us as we leave this unique region and continue our journey to Phoenix, where the Camelback Mountain provides an imposing background for one of Arizona's many fine hostelries, appropriately called the Camelback Inn, an ideal setting in which to relax after a journey along the Cactus Trail. The gardens of the Camelback Inn are noted for their unique assortment of cultivated cacti, featuring a concentrated abundance of practically every species that grows in the deserts of the United States and Mexico. This giant saguaro seems to thrive as well in a bed of cultivated flowers as it does on the hot sands of the desert. And well it might, when its glorified environment is enhanced by attractive vacationists who seek the land of the cacti for rest and relaxation. And it is here, in this colorful setting, that we conclude our impressions of a most interesting and delightful trip along the Cactus Trail.
Because Anne Reed has not returned with the medicine, Dr. Moore and Mattu have been condemned to death. Brought the medicine, but has given it to the witch doctor. Bob learns from a wounded native of a secret entrance to Arzak.
Matu is grateful for his life.
I had my thanks to his, Bob.
Well, I'm pretty lucky myself. Was almost parboiled in lava a while back.
Those poor people back in the village will die if my medical kit doesn't get there.
Why, Cora got away with Jake's with the medical kit.
Why, Cora was brought into the village. If she had the kit, what became of it?
Maybe Cora's thrown in with that old witch doctor.
We must go back to the village, Matu.
It is forbidden. No outsider must ever learn secret entrance to the village.
But the lives of many of your people depend on our going back there with you.
Look, you can blindfold us, Matu.
The witch doctor thinks he has killed you, Matu. And the chief, your father, may be the next.
Take off your gun.
Those bottles are for my medical case.
We'd better get in behind the idol and see if we can get it. How about it, Matu?
Only witch doctors and Zara can go there. It's taboo.
Well, taboo or not, I'm going in. Dad, you and Matu, get over there fast.
Seeing us alive ought to take the wind out of the sails of that witch doctor.
Miss Bell, where's that medical kit you picked up at Jake's?
Why,
Malunga, Zamba, Ambua.
The chief welcomes his son back from the Valley of Fire. Better let us have that medicine, Zara. Won't do the witch doctor any good now.
witch doctor of ours that make his own medicine.
Strange doctor, come to help our people. We must hear him. He is our friend.
Your people are ill because your witch doctor has placed bad medicine in their food. I saw him put poison in that kettle.
Why should I harm my people? He lies.
If I lie, then the great witch doctor does not fear to eat the food in the kettle.
The doctor says the food kettle is poisoned. I say it is not. If it were full of poison, I would eat. If the doctor will eat with me.
Now I will be glad to eat with the great witch doctor.
Do you accept challenge?
Quick, where's my father's medical kit? The witch doctor and my father have both eaten the poisoned food.
Soon there will be only one witch doctor.
You're wrong, Sarah. The Arzaks will have no doctor. They'll both die unless we get the antidote. See for yourself.
Rick, our witch doctor is not a fool.
Are you going to tell me where it is? They'll both die unless we find it.
No! They're under the...
Quick, where is it?
Back there under those rocks.
Have him taken to my hut, Matu. I must save him.
Want to take another look? Go ahead. You want to take a look, too? Come on.
Better take some of that yourself, Dad. You ate some of that food.
I already have taken some of it.
Well, how could you?
The witch doctor had the same idea, but I forced his hand. The bottle broke, but when I picked it up off the ground, it had some of the powder left in it.
What happened with all the sick natives? You had nothing to treat them with.
I know I didn't, but my friend here did. He showed up with a number of my bottles, and I knew then that he'd somehow gotten hold of my kit.
Oh.
We're not taking any chances on his recovery, Tom. He holds the secret to the fungus, and that's too valuable to be lost now.
He'll never tell us where we can find it.
Maybe not, but... I don't know whether to thank you or not for bringing my things in, Miss Bell. We sent Miss Reed for them.
Well, Anne was too ill to come, but she kept saying how important it was that you have the medicine, so I took the chance myself.
She's a poor liar, Dad. Anne isn't ill, and you know it.
All right, so I'm lying, but you two have been doing the same thing. Why don't you tell the truth while you're here in this country?
You know why. Dad is here in search of a certain fungus for medical research.
And willing to risk his neck for it? Oh, don't make me laugh. You'd better figure a new place for your headquarters. Jake Rain won't be holding out the welcome mat for you. Not after your last session there with him.
What do you mean by that, Miss Bell?
He knows what I mean.
You bet I do. There happens to be a few things that you're not in on. Your friend Jake is not running things at the trading post right now.
Then who is?
Tom Hamill.
Well, he won't be for long, not after Brent and the others get back.
Oh, Brent and Craig are on their way back to the post, all right. But Joe Riley and Ann haven't had them well in tow.
Take it easy, Ann, and don't worry. If we run out of gas, they can tow us in. Come on, Brent. Come on, Craig.
Hey! Ah! Hey! Ah!
Wait a minute. Turn your backs.
We ain't armed, honest. Take us in and lock us up. Anything's better than being out there hungry, thirsty,
Get inside. Come on.
Open it and go in. Go on, go on.
Now get down on the floor, both of you.
That's good work, boys. Now we're getting organized again.
Oh, yeah? But what about Brent and Craig?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. But as soon as you get him tied up, you two better go out and check him.
There's somebody up ahead. Here, you watch these guys.
You're not funny. Get us out of this. Come on.
Sure. Drop that gun.
How about you dropping your guns? Drop them.
Now we've got 2 more horses. We'll hitch them 4 up. Come over here.
Get it. See anything yet?
Now see what you look for, boss.
Here. Look through these. You can see far, far away with them. Doc, if you stay down here much longer, you ain't gonna have strength enough to brush off a fly.
Maybe so, Jake. Maybe so. But if you come down here with the same questions, you're just wasting your time.
You know, I proved to you that we had your daughter, Ann. Here. Refresh your memory.
Yes, that's her ring, all right. If I should tell you the secret entrance into the Arzak village, you'd let her go, wouldn't you?
Why, sure.
And you'd let me go, too, wouldn't
Well,
you?
sure I would, Doc. Go on, talk.
Five minutes to rest. We're on the last lap.
You're having your fun now, but you wait.
How about a drink of water?
Oh, sorry.
A boss! A boss, quick! I see! Far, far away!
Well, no wonder they're far, far away. Well, they'll be here before you can shake a stick, and you say they're far, far away.
Oh.
intend to wipe out the entire party? Has his overpowering greed made him turn against even his own accomplices? And what of the helpless prisoners still in the hands of the Arzect? See the amazing answers in The Dagger Pit, Chapter 8 of Jungle Raiders, at this theater next week.
Minutes till showtime. Why not add to your enjoyment with a delicious confection and drink at our attractive refreshment stand? 2 minutes till showtime. Tempt your taste with the wide variety of mouth-watering snacks available at popular prices at our refreshment stand. Minute till showtime. Satisfy yourself with a thirst-quenching drink. Your favorite beverage awaits you at our refreshment stand. The show is about to start, folks, but the refreshment stand will remain open for your pleasure.
And thank you for staying late to help me with the inventory.
Always a pleasure, Mr. Calderon.
Shall we come in early tomorrow afternoon to finish it?
No, just be here at the regular time. And enjoy the day with your families.
Good night.
Good night, Mr. Calderon.
Good night.
Good night, sir.
Good night, Maria. And thanks for staying to help us.
You're welcome, sir.
Maria, I know it's a beautiful night, but I'm responsible for all of you girls who work here at the club. I feel better if you stayed a few minutes and let me drive you home.
You're very thoughtful, but I know this section and, as you say, it's a beautiful night.
Very well, but please, be careful.
I will.
Good night, Maria. I'll see you tomorrow.
Good night, Mr. Calderon, and thank you.
Cuts on both of her arms, exactly like the others. Get her down.
What will you do now, Inspector Ramos?
Do you know the name of Adam Rourke?
Every detective in the world has read his book on sex crime, motivation, and investigation.
And he is my personal friend. I'm sending a cable to New York tonight. Glad to see you, Adam. Welcome to Manila.
Miguel, it's nice seeing you again. You know, it's been 4 years, and from the looks of your face, I'd swear you haven't aged more than 10. What's up, Pare?
Let me take this.
No, come on. What's up?
Your American directness. You don't even permit me the courtesies of greeting.
Listen, I know a chief inspector of homicide doesn't send plane tickets to their friends just so they can fly in and sit by the ocean and watch colorful bonkers drift by, right? Besides, I got to know that particular look pretty well on your last trip to New York. What's up?
All right, my friend, I'll tell you on the way home, and I'll tell you some more when we get there. My car is there. Let's go.
Okay. All exactly the same.
All neat, all deep. All precisely 10 centimeters long. Not a fraction more or less. On the inside of both forearms of every single victim.
Very calculated and very professional. And every victim a young, attractive girl. No deviation?
None.
Are you absolutely sure each victim was completely drained of blood?
Except for fractional amounts in the hands and head. No, Adam. It could not have been done with anything like that. The incisions are too thin, too neat. We have talked to every friend, every family. Anyone who could help us find any kind of link, any kind of pattern that could tie the victims together. Do you know what we found?
No.
There's no connection. And Adam, it has to be only one man. No two persons can kill so many people exactly the same way each time.
Except for one thing.
What's that?
What if the killer were Siamese twins?
Since you're supposedly here to help my brother, Mr. Rourke, it might be better if you remembered the pressures on him instead of making jokes.
I'm glad you're here. Adam, I want you to meet my sister, Sylvia.
How do you do, Sylvia? I'm sorry if that last remark created the wrong impression.
No apology is necessary, Mr. Rourke. But it might help if you remember that you are in a country whose customs and attitudes are not your own.
Sylvia, Adam is an experienced lieutenant of homicide himself. And he is also my friend. Do I make myself clear?
Quite clear, Miguel.
Now, what is it you wanted?
To pour myself a drink. But if I'm disturbing...
No. You know all about this. Go ahead.
Is there anything I can get for you, Miguel?
A rum and calamansi, please.
And, for our guest?
The same, if you'd be so kind.
Late yesterday, one of my men raised the fact that Maria Cortez was working as a hostess at the Barrio Club here in the city.
Have you done a follow-up over there yet?
No, frankly, I wanted to talk to you first.
I'm glad you did. That gives me an idea, Miguel. You don't have any Americans working on the force, right? Therefore, the possibilities of somebody spotting me for a cop are pretty thin. Secondly, I'm a stranger here, so there's no chance of running into any previous acquaintances. Miguel, this is probably the best setup you've ever had for putting in a plant. Now let me function as an undercover man. I can pass for a tourist. I'll even wear colorful sports shirts and carry 2 cameras if you like. What do you say?
No, Adam, no. Thank you, Sylvia.
We don't know why he drains the blood from his victims. We can only assume that there's some peculiar twist in his sick mind.
Do you think there'll be other killings at the club?
Not necessarily. Of course, you don't have enough men to warn, much less protect every attractive girl in town. And if our killer even suspected we were trying, he'd pick up and move to a new area, a new city.
Then it would be harder to look for him. And in the meantime, there will be more killings.
Right. I'll do some digging on my own about this last girl. Maybe it'll help speed things up for you.
No heroics now. No foolish chances. Just information, all right? Then there should be no connection between the two of us for a few days. Anyway, I'll provide you with a contact man.
Good.
Adam, there is another possibility I would like you to know. There are many sophisticated people among us, but there are many more who are not. There have been some rumors in the villages about a strange blood cult, voodoo and the like. And since none of the victims' blood had ever been found on the scenes of the murders, people have begun to think and suspect that it had been taken for some fiendish purpose.
Really?
I know. But anyway, I would like you to think about it.
I'll do better than that. First thing tomorrow morning, I'll go down to the main library, and I'll read up on Count Dracula and the medieval witches.
My brother is trying to help you.
And I'll remember what he said, Sylvia. Don't move. There, at the base of your neck, 2 small holes. Yes, fang marks.
Sylvia, I think that...
And I think that only a complete fool would ignore all the possibilities that might apply, even the occult.
Regardless, I would like you to bring Adam into town.
No thanks, Miguel. I'll call a cab.
If there is to be no connection between us, there should be no connection at all, not even a cab driver.
Miguel, I'd prefer if...
And I would prefer that you help us in this matter. Since you have just returned after 2 years of studies in London, no one will recognize you at this hour. The Luzon Hotel is very clean. I'm sure you'll get a room there. My man will contact you tomorrow. Adam, here is additional material that I prepared for you.
Thank you for your hospitality and the spirited conversation.
My sister Sylvia is very headstrong, but she means well. I hope you two get along well together.
Miguel, I didn't know you had a sister.
In here, yes. Her father was connected with an English firm here in Manila before the war. During the occupation, he joined as a guerrilla. He was very brave, but very unlucky.
And her mother?
Her mother died a few years back.
So your family adopted her?
Ganyan lang ang buhay.
C'est la vie?
Así va la vida.
Das ist wie die Welt gehen.
I just ran out of languages.
Okay, Harvey boy, let's go.
Harvey?
Yes, Harvey. I always take him with me whenever I'm working. Oh, by the way, who runs the Barrio Club?
His name is Calderon.
Uh-huh. Thanks.
The hotel is 2 blocks back on the other side of the street.
I hope you'll forgive me for that little joke I made back at the house.
Oh, was that a joke?
I see. Well, I guess there isn't too much more to say except good night.
Except one thing.
Yes?
Right now, my brother needs the help of people who can equal his dedication. Not that of...
Of wisecracking skeptics who ignore the possibility of the occult. All right, I'm just surprised that you believe in such things.
Do you have all the answers to life, Mr. Rourke?
Not the last time I checked, no.
Well, then it might surprise you to find out that there are still some mysteries that science and policemen seem unable to answer. Good night, Mr. Rourke.
I came here to help Miguel, and I intend to do it. Because you're his sister, it would make things a lot more pleasant if I had your friendship, too. But I don't need it. Now, in the interest of friendship, I'll make a simple bargain with him. I won't form any final opinions in this case till all the facts are in. If you do the same with me. Okay?
All right.
Now, if you promise not to tell a soul, I'll let you in on one conclusion I've made already.
Really? What?
Regardless of how it turns out, you must admit that someone has come up with a novel idea for a blood bank.
Why, you crude.
Do you have a cigarette? Do you have a light?
Yeah.
I was just going to ask you something very personal, but you have that business before pleasure look in your eyes.
Not really.
Yes, really.
You're very perceptive.
Well, I'm not very subtle, but be sure to ask for me when that look changes. My name's Teresa.
Good evening, sir. What would you like?
Whatever you make best.
Very difficult. First round, the best way. And no charge for a new visitor's first drink.
Your eyes are as sharp as your drinks, huh?
A part of my job, pare.
Oh, excuse me.
Yes?
Maybe you can help. This club is run by Mr. Calderon, isn't it?
Yes.
Where can I find him?
Why?
I want to talk to him. You're a good man. I'm a stranger. And right away you spotted the fact that I'm here to rob Mr. Calderon. And maybe even kill him.
Maybe you are all right, pare. But I still won't tell you until you tell me.
I'm a writer. Magazine articles in general and anything else I can get in particular. Now, I read the newspaper story about the murder of Maria Cortez.
Yes. I would like to put my hands on the one who did that.
Then you can help. And Calderon, too.
You'll find his office at the top of the stairs, back there.
Thanks.
But you must not. He's very strict about that. Now we shall have to wait until after Serena's dance.
You were wonderful.
Thank you.
This to yourself time after time. Dancing too much, overworking yourself. And what about me? What about us? Aren't we ever going to have any time for us? Is there never going to be any rest for either one of us? Lorena, one of these days we must find it.
Excuse me.
This is a private office.
Oh, I'm awfully sorry. I thought that was a door to a hallway.
Get out of here.
I'm looking for Mr. Calderon. I have some very important business with him.
I'm Calderon. I have nothing to discuss with you. Now, outside.
No offense. I just made a clumsy mistake. Please, accept my apologies.
Get out.
You must be awfully tired after that dance. But it was wonderful. Like I said before, ma'am. No offense. I'm leaving. Sorry. Well...
When were you talking to him?
On the stairs a moment ago.
What did you tell him?
I believe I said thank you.
For what?
For the compliment he paid me on my dance.
I'm sorry. It's just that everything makes me nervous ever since Maria went.
I know. But don't you think you should go and talk to him?
I'll be right back.
Well, I think Maria had more spirit and more laughter than anyone I ever knew.
You met her here at the club, right?
Yes,
How long had you known her?
about 2 years.
Now that she's gone?
I don't know, except that I miss her very much. And sometimes when I think of the way she was... Oh, good evening, Mr. Calderon.
Good evening, Teresa.
Oops, now don't worry. I was just leaving.
Please. Are you all right, Teresa?
Yes, Mr. Calderon?
Are you sure? Would you like to go home early tonight?
No, I'm fine, really.
Good. Then would you excuse us, please? I want to have a word with this gentleman. May we talk? There are many problems to running a business like this. My nerves sometimes, well, I'm afraid you startled me at such a moment in the office. It's my turn to apologize.
My pleasure, Mr. Calderon. You know where I come from, folks don't consider a man unless he knows how to make an apology and accept one.
That's a very good philosophy, Mr.
Rourke. Adam Rourke.
Bueno.
Yes, Mr. Calderon?
Whatever Mr. Rourke would like. And have it brought down to us, please.
Another of your specials, Marino.
And what would you like?
Nothing, thank you. Well, since you said it was important business, I suggest a little more privacy.
There's nothing secret about it.
At least we can sit in more comfort. Please.
Whatever you say. Stand there blabbering away after I'd busted in your office and I saw you and that lady were having some kind of personal argument, but whoop, there I go again, sticking my clumsy nose in where it doesn't belong. You know, that's the trouble with all writers. They're just plain nosy.
You must be a good writer because you're very perceptive. We were having an argument.
I hope you got it all worked out.
Just one of the usual conflicts between a headstrong performer and a practical businessman.
But what a woman. Well, those people out there were reacting to her like a bunch of slaves, all hopped up on berry juice, coming to worship their high priestess. I know I'd buy a ticket just to walk down the street with her.
Excuse me, was this for you, Mr. Calderon?
For Mr. Rourke, Elena.
Here you are, sir.
Thank you.
How are your parents, Elena?
Fine, thank you. They're visiting relatives in Zamboanga right now.
Please give them my regards when they return.
Thank you, I will. Nice meeting you, Mr. Rock.
Boy, you sure got good taste in the women you hire.
Mr. Rourke, it's very pleasant talking with you. But, well, I hope you appreciate that as owner of the club, I have many things to do. Just what was it you wanted to talk to me about?
Well, like I told you, I'm a writer. Oh, not a famous writer, but I've always been able to spot an interesting story and make a pretty good living at it.
Do I understand that you want to do a story about the club?
What I really had in mind was the girl, Maria Cortez.
Mr. Rourke, I don't think I'd want to exploit...
Now, I know how you feel, and I admire you for it. But I'm not talking about a piece of cheap sensationalism. Human interest is what I'm after. Of course, I'm going to need some background details to make the story ring true, from yourself and other people who knew her. Mr. Katherine, this story can make the Barrio Club famous around the world. And you'll have full approval of everything I write before I send it in for publication. Now, what do you say?
Are you from the police?
That's very funny.
I don't think so.
Oh, you would if you know how I reacted to the sight of blood.
But I'm sure they'll be around sooner or later. Aren't you?
Probably.
Yet it seems strange that a tourist should interrupt his vacation for such an unpleasant matter.
Mr. Calderon, a writer is a writer. He's always looking for an interesting story.
I see.
Now, if you agree, I can guarantee that the results will be very profitable for both of us. What do you say?
Let me think about it. I'll try to contact you in the morning and give you my decision.
Fine.
Where are you staying?
Luzon Hotel, room 12.
I do admit it's an interesting idea. It's just that I have to reconcile my previous affections for Maria with such a concept. Good night, Mr. Rourke.
Good night, sir. No. Nope, there couldn't be that much of a room shortage. Can I assume he worked alone? Sorry about that. Poor Harvey. The things you go through for me. Well, Harvey, old man, you've done it again. You don't know what this means to me. And one of these days, I promise you, I'm going to get you a complete paint job and an overhaul.
Wait, Harry, wait, please. Be to the less fortunate. I'm hungry, Harry. I'm hungry. Oh, you're truly most kind. May you be happy. Are you all right?
Fine.
I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm nothing but a clumsy old fool. Please forgive me. And I wouldn't even blame you if you hit me.
Look, I said it's fine. Don't worry about it. The guy isn't safe anywhere.
And I wouldn't take that knife to the police if I were you. It's a knife, isn't it? A Chris or a Baron. Yes, a favorite attack weapon in this part of the world. Will you help me up and walk me to that bench on there?
Why should I?
Because Miguel said that you not only had a sense of humor, but you're kind and generous. Thank you. And that bundle, if you don't mind. I had a feeling you wouldn't be able to last till morning to take this to Miguel.
You're quite an actor.
So were you, while you were talking to Calderon last night.
I don't remember seeing you.
I didn't want you to. My job is not only to relay information, but also to stay as close as possible to you without arousing suspicion. Oh, yes, I know I don't present a very capable picture at the moment. Well, the bundle you're carrying. It's modern science's contribution to my lack of parts. You'd be surprised how well I can move when I'm wearing it. Like half an hour ago when I pulled your victim across the street. Obviously a suicide.
Suicide? 3 bullet holes in it?
Of course.
Tell me, you carry a gun?
Uh-huh.
Then why didn't you use it when our friend paid me a visit?
I regret that I didn't see him until he was on your balcony. Well, fortunately, you were better prepared than I. But I promise to be more alert next time.
Thank you. That's very consoling.
Leave the Baron with me. However, I doubt if we'll find more than a few smudged fingerprints on it.
What I'm more interested in is finding out
if your visitor had connection with Calderon.
That's right.
You'll hear from me. By the way, my name is Herrera. Now give me some more money and pat me on the shoulder sympathetically.
I still think you're an expensive proposition. You know that, don't you? How's that, huh?
Thank you. I've never seen such generosity. Bless you. Aren't you forgetting something?
Oh.
Thanks. I think you'd look more peculiar with 3 than I do with 1.
Good evening. Please get in. Yes, you.
Doesn't anybody sleep around here? She's kidding. She's got to be kidding. She's not kidding. Sylvia, wait! set you up for that one, and you fell for it. How? Whatever made you think she could change that fast? Your ego, that's what. You overact your schoolboy. Knothead. Clod. I don't believe it. I still don't believe it. But there you are.
Are you positive she used to work in the club?
I was even talking to her the night before last.
Was she there last night?
I imagine so.
Why, you did not see her?
I didn't make it to the club.
Why not?
I was busy. I was out in the country, just on the other side of the city.
Adam, is something the matter? There's something you're not telling me?
No, there's nothing the matter. It's just that I'm nervous about coming here. It's still too soon to start taking chances.
It's not too soon for her.
Yes, I'm sorry. I wish I had followed my instincts last night.
What do you mean?
I was there. She came home drunk. I thought about seeing if I could help, but I didn't.
You were there?
Yes.
Then you are onto something.
Not about last night. That was pure coincidence.
Oh, I'm sorry, Miguel. I didn't realize you had company.
Well, what is it you wanted?
Oh, nothing. I'll talk to you later.
Well, I was not expecting another killing so soon.
I know how you feel, but give me 2 or 3 more days. As regrettable as this is, we still don't have anything solid to go on, Miguel.
I know. But I'm going back to the morgue to look for some more clues. Anything that we have missed, any clues. Adam, 2 or 3 more days. That's all I can afford.
Just coming out. There's something I want to say to you about yesterday.
There's something I want to say to you.
Oh, yes?
Calderon. Fascinating woman, isn't she?
Yes, she is, Mr. Roy.
Just thought I'd check in since I hadn't heard from you. Although I've got the impression you tried to get in touch with me the other night.
No, I've been busy the last 2 days.
Make a decision yet?
Decision?
On that story I want to write.
Oh, yes, the story. No, I haven't. But I'm sure it'll be all right after we've discussed a few details.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. Maybe we can start tonight.
No, not tonight.
There can be lots of trouble.
I'll take my chances, Elena. Thank you.
Get out of here. I told you once before, it is not permitted.
I was only trying to help, fellas.
You made me trouble the last time. Now you mind your business.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, okay.
I think I don't like you as much as before.
Sylvia, I'm glad you told me about the trick you pulled on Adam. It was a silly thing to do, but a very feminine one. However, no matter what you feel about Adam, I ask you not to do anything that can interfere. Sylvia?
Yes.
Could it be possible that you no longer feel the same way about Adam as when he first arrived?
It's possible.
I see. In a way, I'm glad. Adam is a fine man. In another way, I hope you would consider your emotions more carefully before giving them to men who are in our kind of work. That is one reason why I never got married. I wouldn't like the woman that I love to ever feel the loneliness if I were to be killed suddenly.
That's very good advice, Miguel. It's a pity you didn't give it to me before I realized I was in love with him.
That's another reason why I never got married.
What is?
That I still don't understand women.
No, Miguel, no. It's still too soon.
But it is my responsibility to protect your life, too.
Miguel, you know as well as I do, they'd simply claim that I was trespassing. And legally speaking, they'd be right. Actually, they didn't hurt me that much. If the truth were known, I'm more embarrassed than anything else.
I won't wait much longer, Adam.
You won't have to. Now, I'm sure we're on the right track. But all we have right now is strong suspicions. Unless, of course, you found proof to tie Calderon in with the hotel room attack and Teresa's murder. Have you?
No.
Okay, then let's stick with the original plan. Now, what have you found out about Calderon and the woman Serena?
All we know here is that they arrived about 2 years ago with Peruvian passports and have taken out citizenship papers. They had enough money to buy the club and made it a success. We have no idea where either the money or where they came from before that. But I have sent a wire to the police at Lima for more details.
back to the bar. Go on. Go on. Go on. I see that our easygoing rider also has a temper. Not really.
What's the trouble?
I'm afraid Morena's getting a bit overzealous again. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the interruption. The dance will resume in just a moment.
Perhaps there's something we can do over there.
Excuse me. I'm sorry about interrupting your dance, ma'am.
Please accept our apologies. It's just that Moreno is loyal, and Mr. Calderon was angry with him for letting you up to the office that first time. Believe me, we'll be more than happy to help you with your story.
Oh, he told you about it.
Yes, it sounds very interesting.
I'm glad to hear that from you.
Is he watching us? No. Calderon.
No, he's talking to some men over there.
Please. No matter what he may have told you, please believe nothing until I've had a chance to talk to you privately. Be here tomorrow night at 9. I'll find you. He's to be out of the club on business. Will you do it?
Gladly.
And I warn you, for your sake as well as my own, please say nothing of this to him. He's charming, but he can also be strange and violent. Will you trust me?
Yes, I'll trust you.
I need a friend very badly now. And I don't think fate could have brought me a better one than you.
Thank you. I won't let you down.
Now I must leave. Good night.
Sorry, but you were very impulsive. Besides, it's not nice to hit a cripple.
Herrera, would you mind telling me how you did that?
Oh, just an old-fashioned hip throw.
Oh. Well, what's up? Or did you just drop by to give me a judo lesson?
I was coming to your hotel. This afternoon, the parents of a young woman named Elena Munoz reported her missing. They returned from a trip late last night and found her room had been torn apart, as in a violent fight, but there was no blood.
Elena Munoz.
She works in the Barrio Club.
Of course. That was the girl who tried to keep me from going into Calderon's room.
Was she in the club tonight?
I didn't see her.
Well, Miguel called me and said to tell you right away. He also said that if the body is found, he's going to move in on Calderon no matter where we stand.
I don't blame him. But tell him this. I spoke to the dancer Serena tonight. She seemed a little upset about something. She wants to talk to me tomorrow night after Calderon leaves the club. Now, I don't know what she's up to, but I think it's worthwhile looking into. We can't afford to jump the gun. We don't have enough evidence. But I want to give this guy enough rope to hang himself.
Then you're convinced he's the one?
In the meantime, have him wait for a telephone call tomorrow night. And when it comes to move, and move fast.
All right. And remember, to be careful.
How can I ever thank you for that advice? Oh, did you say there was a hip throw?
Uh-huh.
Ah. Oh, no, my friend. Not this time. Are you all right?
I think so. Just a little embarrassed.
You're embarrassed. Are you sure you're all right? I didn't hurt you.
No. And it's reassuring to know that you can take care of yourself.
I'm great with women, but you should see me with one-legged men. What are you doing here anyway? I thought I told you I didn't want you getting into any dangerous situations. And you never know what can come flying through that window.
Well, I'm sorry. It's just that I was so worried about you, I had to make sure you were all right.
Okay. You see I'm all right? Now get going.
No, I had another reason for coming. Miguel just received word from his office. The report from the police at Lima stated that Calderon fled the country after he was implicated in the death of a plantation owner from whose factory some young women had disappeared over a period of 2 years.
What about the woman?
Her name is Serena Brioso. She's been known to have lived with him for 2 or 3 years.
Anything else?
No, that's all. Oh, yes, Miguel tried to contact Herrera right away, but he couldn't find him.
That's probably because he was with me. By the way, does Miguel know you're here tonight?
Well, I didn't tell him.
Great. Okay. Out.
Wait. Since you're so worried about what can come in through that door, well, the only thing that can come in now is moonlight.
Say, old man, could I interest you in a team sweater with the number of your local mafia chapter embroidered on the front? No. Well, then how about a slightly used but official Sherlock Holmes decoding ring? No, I guess not. Well, happy hunting.
Glad you came.
I'm always interested in a good story, ma'am.
My life is in danger, and so is yours.
Isn't that a bit dramatic?
You don't know. Calderon is a maniac, and he'll kill to protect his secret.
Look, all I wanted was a simple story.
I know. But you can still help me, and now you must help yourself, too, whether you want to or not.
What do you mean by that?
I can't tell you any more now. Calderon has all his men watch and record everything. I understand it's tonight in the usual way. But his plans have been changed, and he's to be out of the club until tomorrow. Can you meet me tonight, an hour after closing? Louisa, come here. While you're having a drink, one of the hostesses can make your evening more pleasant. But don't stay too long. That will create suspicion, too. Louisa, this is Mr. Rourke.
Good evening, Mr. Rourke.
Good evening.
Well, I can see Mr. Rourke is impressed with you already. That should make the evening enjoyable for you both. Please remember what I said.
Good night. What are you doing here?
I told you I wanted to help.
And I told you that if you...
I know what you told me. Sir, the extra pair of eyes isn't going to hurt. Besides, there are 2 of Miguel's men who are also here watching me. So please don't worry.
Where are they?
They're out there. And they're being a great deal more subtle about it than you are right now, sir.
I don't want you here after tonight. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Now that you're here, you didn't happen to notice anything peculiar about Calderon, did you?
Well, I only met him for a few minutes this afternoon. He hasn't been around at all tonight. Maybe it's just my feminine curiosity. But have you taken a look at those armbands Serena wears?
Not really.
I've never seen anything like it before, except once in a London museum when I was studying design there. I think they're Aztec or perhaps Inca, and very old.
Well, she's from South America. She could have bought them down there.
Yes, but if they're genuine, they would have cost a great deal of money. It might be worth looking into.
Good idea.
And now, sir, I'll get you a drink. Would something with rum please you?
Yes, something with rum.
Thank you, sir.
See, there is nothing to fear. Don't worry. We won't be caught. We were stupid to leave the other bodies where they could be found. From now on, we will bury them here. I will take care of the American writer tonight. Afterward, there will be no question, no trace. Thank you for waiting.
My pleasure, Serena.
May I offer you a drink?
Let me do that. What would you like?
The same as you, my cautious detective. Of course I knew. But knowing just makes me feel more relaxed, safe in your presence, away from the city and Calderon.
Well, here's to a very beautiful and a very perceptive lady. Now, perhaps if you told me what was on your mind, we could make you even more secure and relaxed and do something about it.
Yes, but it's such a beautiful night out. Couldn't we enjoy some of it while we talk? I don't suppose you've ever lived with a maniac, have you?
No, not lately.
You must help me, and it must be done quickly.
That's why I'm here, Serena.
I met Calderon in South America, where he was a wealthy plantation owner. He courted me, bought me expensive presents. He took me on weekend trips to beautiful, romantic places. After I'd been living with him for a few months, I found he was married. He said he would kill me if I ever left him. When his wife found out about us and threatened to divorce him, he killed her. Oh, he did it very cleverly. And they never found the body, just evidence of suicide. After playing the role of bereaved husband for a while, he sold the plantation and brought me here where he forces me to dance in his club.
And what about Maria Cortez?
Yes, he did it.
That wasn't very clever, was it? The way he left her body?
He was having an affair with her, and when she told him she was going to be married, he became some kind of fiend.
And I suppose you know about Teresa's murder?
Yes, I know.
Why couldn't you have gone to the police as easily as you came to me?
Because they have been more stupid than you. And that new girl at the club, the one you obviously know very well. Wouldn't you be interested to know what could happen to her? In all your cleverness, you forgot to consider the possibility that I have an immunity to the drug I put in all the bottles.
So that's how you did it.
Not me, but a loyal servant. In the ancient culture of my people, not my ancestors, my people, a form of human sacrifice was made to appease the sun god. But your historians have been inaccurate in recording the reason why. One was for a form of criminal punishment, similar to the method used in your present society. But the other, that had to do with the true meaning of prolonged life. And what could be more simple and effective than life's blood taken from one woman to sustain the beauty of another? A combination of that blood, electrical energy from the sun harnessed in a small container, and a powder ground from the roots of trees that live to be hundreds of years old. That is what gives continually renewed life to those of us that were chosen as golden goddesses. But to ensure that we would never be subject to the damaging effects of a normal life, short-span blood was first drained from our bodies. And any person that dared interfere would seem to be a criminal. And you have dared.
I'm Antonio Munoz, Lina's father. I wanted to help the policeman in my own way, but I'm not very good at following people.
You did all right. Let's go.
Hey in there! Open up! Anybody home?
What? Can I use your phone?
Why?
There's a killer loose, a homicidal maniac with delusions of ancient history. Now, can I use your phone?
No, you're right in there.
Thanks.
Thanks, huh? He breaks in and runs a man's slip. Better he should steal my blood.
Break it in. You, inside. The rest of you, around the building, quickly.
Wait a minute.
Why?
This way.
Well, Adam, no more words except that you will always be welcome.
Thank you, Miguel.
Before you leave, I have a gift for you.
Oh?
I wonder where he is. Ah.
Sorry I am late.
Here he is. I hope you like him.
Harvey? But I thought I had him in here.
Adam, our last piece of undercover work.
Since you took so much punishment while you were here, we thought that one of you should return in good shape.
So that you would not think of us as being inhospitable.
Oh, never inhospitable, but sometimes slightly arco.
Herrera, I'll buy you a pack of cigarettes.
But I smoke cigars.
Today you smoke cigarettes.
Will you be back soon?
And now, folks, it's time to say goodnight. We sincerely appreciate your patronage and hope we've succeeded in bringing you an enjoyable evening of entertainment. Please drive home carefully and come back again soon. Good night.